Welcome to Backlash review. It was supposed to be a discussion, but it's going to just be a quick review. First match of the night, Seth Rollins versus Bron Breakker. Absolute crazy match. Seth started the match strong. I didn't think Bron was gonna first move off the gate. I'm a spare Seth Rollins as soon as I seen him. I didn't think he was gonna be that much of a hothead, but he was. The tempo went back and forth between them. When Seth had control, it felt like he really punished Bron, and then when Bron had tempo, it like he went for more so high impact as opposed to strategically breaking Seth down throughout the match. Like he had some like slow moments where he slowed the pace down, but like for majority of the time that he had the tempo, he was on some high octane impact. There was like one little botch with the Frankensteiner earlier in the match, but they got it together because Bron hit two more after that. Shenanigans ensues. Logan Paul and Austin Theory appear at ringside. Seth takes care of him, and when he makes it back, that end sequence after he makes it back and goes into the ring leads to his downfall, and Bron Breakker escapes with the win. The next match on the card was Trick versus Sami Zayn for the U.S. title. This match was thoroughly entertaining. The crowd surprised me when they started chanting for Yachty to do something to Sami after the crazy start Sami brought to the match. He tried to go after Trick immediately, and then him attacking Trick with the candy cane while the ref's back was turned, and then tricking Trick with a fake knee injury to get a roll-up pin, and then the crowd cheering for Yachty to hit Sami Zayn with the kendo stick candy cane. I didn't see that coming, but he did do it, but Trick didn't win off of that. Then Sami gets to beat little Yachty with the candy cane again, and then afterwards, I think when he gets back in the ring, he ends up losing, but he kept it pretty physical for the match for how it was, and I definitely enjoyed the match, and I was thoroughly entertained. It was a great show. Hopefully, Sami turns heel after this. The next match we get is Miz and Kit going against Danhausen and Mini Danhausen. Well, Mini Danhausen is Danhausen's surprise partner. Cloned him, came out. As I said, my prediction, I don't think it mattered who his partner was. He was going to win, and spoiler alert, he won. The streak continues. Now he has an undefeated streak on PLEs now. But I'll say this that did surprise me about the match. I was surprised at how much they let the Minihausen wrestle that match. Like Minihausen he wrestled his ass off. He did his fucking thing. He did his job. Even with the gimmick stuff towards the end of the match when Kit put him back in the box, and a whole bunch of them came out. I thought it was about to be a disqualification right then and there, but they let it rock. It was funny. I was entertained. I was laughing, and I was also impressed by the Minihausen. I'm just a simple fan, I guess. I can't even be mad, honestly. Danhausen looked good for the time that he was in the match. It was thoroughly entertaining. The next match, Asuka versus Io. There were about maybe three pockets of "We Want Kari" chants. She did not appear at all tonight. We got a lot out of this match. We got to see holds, reversals, hard-hitting strikes, scraps in and out the ring, a whole bunch of near falls. It was just a overall great match and a good display for just Japanese women wrestling, really, when you think about it. It kind of sucks because they're saying that this might have been Asuka's last match, because I would have loved to see her and Julia work together before she retired or left the company. Also, it would have been nice to see her wrestle Oh man. I don't know, maybe they could bring back the Kabuki Warriors. It could be Julia and Io and Kiana or something. I don't know. This was a really good match. I was thoroughly entertained. The mess spot was good, where she used the notebook to block the mess. I hope this is not Asuka's last match. It was as good as it was. I hope it wasn't her last match, because her absence will be felt. So then we get into the history-changing announcement. Well, yeah, history-making news by John Cena, and it's the John Cena Classic. It sounds like it's akin to like the Dusty Rhodes Classic for tag teams, but it's not. It's to highlight not just main roster or whatever. It's to highlight anyone on that's part of WWE programming, they can win a title. I think they're probably gonna have like a men's and a women's division. Obviously, that would make the most sense. But it doesn't matter if they win all their matches. They could lose matches and still win because it's fan participation. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out. But it sounds like a good idea. I'm just curious as to how it's all going to work. Main event match of the night, Roman versus Jacob Fatu. Aku's daughter made the lei that he's wearing on his way to the ring, and he's also the creator of the tongue and death grip. Roman comes out, match starts. It starts off a little slow, and then the pace gradually picks up. Jacob's caught Roman like 2-3 different tongue and probably like 5 times throughout the match. 5 different tongue and death grips. Roman keeps persevering. This wasn't Roman going against Punk. This was Roman going against a threat. Like, he wasn't even trash talking all that much. Jacob was doing most of the trash talk in this match in comparison to Roman's last match. Jacob was talking trash, just straight trash to Roman the whole match, damn near. But Roman ends up getting what I'm gonna start calling a panic win. Jacob had him in the tongue and death grip again, with Roman flailing around, grabs a turnbuckle, rips the turnbuckle off, and it's exposed. The ref tries to go and fix it, but he uses the exposed turnbuckle to bounce Jacob's head off of it, and then hits him for spear to get the win. After the match, Jacob crashes out. Hits Roman with a tongue and death grip while he's still out, gasping for air. Then the ref tries to stop him. He somehow drops the ref. Officials come out. Jacob attacks the officials as well. He throws who was it? Adam Pearce out the ring. Like, he's definitely gonna get heavily fined. I wouldn't be surprised. This wasn't a bad main event. Overall, I think they could have added another match to the night. It would have been a perfect night, honestly. They could have had a 10-minute match before this main event, and I would have been thoroughly happy. It was still a good night. I was still happy, and I enjoyed what I saw. I am curious as to what Raw is about to look like. And then also, out of all the times for the Usos to not pop out for Roman, that was the time to pop out, was after the match. I can understand not popping out during the match. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a sub, like, and thank you for your time.